So, hallo ihr Lieben, ihr habt gemerkt, der Trainer ist kaum zu bremsen. Ich begrüße euch ganz herzlich zur Pressekonferenz vor unserem Heimspiel am Samstag 15:30 Uhr gegen den VfL Bochum. Ein besonderer Tag, Mainz 05 hat Geburtstag an dem Tag, wird 119 Jahre alt. Und wir nähern uns der 32.000 Zuschauermarke. Das heißt, haben da einen sehr großen Zuspruch, Rückhalt unserer Fans. Da gibt es nur noch wenige Restkarten. Das könnt ihr gerne transportieren. Man möge sich beeilen. Dann haben wir die Bude voll. Und ansonsten, Pascal Affelter von der Allgemeinen Zeitung hat die erste Frage für sich reklamiert.
Herr Henriksen, vielleicht können Sie noch mal beschreiben, wie Ihre bisherigen Eindrücke von der Mannschaft in den Trainings seit dem Bayern-Spiel waren.
I mean, it's been really, really good. We've been training a little bit different than we have done the last 3 weeks, and it was good because we wanted to feel ourselves again. We wanted to see the expression we can expect from us, what we also saw the first 3 games I was here, and that is the main thing, because we talked about we play the way we train, and so the feeling I have after these trainings has been incredibly good. I see players that will do anything to win, and we have made it really competitive competitions all week, and I'm looking forward to play again, rather today than tomorrow. So it's a team that will come out with a lot of hunger, because now we have to show what we can do together, because it was not the expression we wanted to see in the last game, and that's something we have to change, of course.
Pascal, du hast so eine Nachfrage?
Genau zu dem Punkt, Sie haben anders trainiert als in den Wochen zuvor, heißt einfach intensiver, oder wo waren die Unterschiede?
Yeah, it's been, if you have seen the trainings, it was actually open Tuesday and Wednesday, so you could see players that wanted to show that that is never going to happen again. The expression we had against Bayern München, and that's the main thing for us. The main thing for us is what we can do, and then sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're unlucky. I'm tired of talking about that we are better than we expected goals and all these things. Now we have to just go out and show that we want to work harder than everybody else, because this is the aim. And we did that in Augsburg, the Augsburg game. We worked harder than Augsburg. That's why we won. We worked a lot harder than Mönchengladbach. That's why we were really, really good. We worked even harder in Leverkusen. And we should have had a point, at least. And then we can see also when we don't work hard enough what happens in Bayern München. And that's how life is. That's football. We can talk a lot about tactics. We can talk about all kind of things in life, but the presence there, the expression, the belief in each other, the hard work has to be there, and this is what this club stands for. This is not my ideology. This is the culture that has been here for a decade. So the end of the day, it's that's what we want. That's what we expect from each other, and that's also what the players expect from each other. That's what they showed each other this week. And that's what we have to show as well on Saturday. We can't change what happened last week, but we can change the future. We can change now, and I'm looking so much forward to show our fans, especially, and also be there with my players, because they have the potential if they work hard enough and they work the way we want. And I'm 100% sure that everybody will come out there with a desire to show everybody how good they are and how hard they can work. And maybe we make mistakes. That's life. But I want to see a group of players to go out there and really, really want to die for each other and really want to do everything they can for each other, and that's the aim. And then I'm confident that we have a good chance.
Ich würde dich noch mal dran nehmen, aber vielleicht will mal einer der Kollegen, Jan Ebling für den SWR. Sonst wirkt es so, als hätten wir nur einen Gast hier, Pascal.
Bisschen anschließend, sind das dann, erwarten wir vielleicht andere Spieler am Samstag, die vielleicht nicht so in den Startelf waren, weil die sich jetzt gezeigt haben? Können wir da was Überraschendes vielleicht sehen?
I don't know. Nothing will probably surprise you, but the end of the day, like I told you, I will want to see players that will go out there and work for each other. And of course, we pick the players that we believe, because this is going to be a fight. This is going to be a strong fight, because we know what Bochum is coming with. It's going to be second balls, all these things that we have to be prepared for. And then, of course, I put a team in that are ready for that. So, of course, there will be some changes. A few people back from suspensions as well. That's how it is. That's probably also good that we get new energy in. Leo has been out for suspension. Dome has been out for suspension. And Jesse has been out as well. So now everybody's more or less fit. We have, for the first time since I've been here, and I've heard from the first time in the season, more or less all players fit. We have Viper, who is still out. He's coming back in a couple of weeks. Of course, Spiel is still out as well with the heart. But the rest is more or less ready, and that's good news. So we have a lot to pick from, and like I said, I know, and it doesn't matter who it is. I know everybody will go there on Saturday. No matter who I pick, will go and do their best, and also the ones who's coming from the bench, because we also need them. So for me, it's going to be fantastic to see. Hopefully, the reaction we can get from the players, because I've seen it all week. Now we have to go out and execute on Saturday.
Kurze Nachfrage dazu, ist das vielleicht auch, warum Sie auch so gut gelaunt sind, weil Sie so viele Spieler auch jetzt zur Verfügung haben, auch die verletzt waren. Das sind ja auch alles richtige, sage ich mal, Kämpfer, die Spieler, die Sie wahrscheinlich sehr mögen auch.
No, but listen, normal-wise, when you lose, people get injured. We've had an injured squad for the whole season. It's been injured, and now I think the energy is back, and that affects your immune system. It affects everything. It affects life itself. So at the end of the day, now I see players coming back. Everybody wants to make a difference, and I've talked to a lot of the players and said, yeah, it's a bad season and this. No, listen, if you do well, you score 5 goals in the next 9 games, they'll still build a statue of you, you know. So the season is only about what we want to make it to, and it's a narrative, everything we do, and the main thing is now we have a chance to be successful, and instead of being afraid of failing, so we actually can achieve something. Everybody has buried us, you know. Everybody has buried us, especially after the 8-1 in Bayern. But now it's up to us. Now it's up to the players. To me, it's my responsibility in the end of the day to put on a team that's competitive and want to do their best. And then I'm happy, because then I sleep well at night when I can feel that people want to do everything for each other. Then, of course, like I said, then we can be unlucky in 1 or 2 games. But we're not unlucky in 9. We're not unlucky in 11. And we're especially not unlucky after 33 games of 34. All right?
Geben wir mal auf Timo Müller. Ich halte mal Reihenfolge an. Timo Müller.
Eine Nachfrage zu einem speziellen Spieler, der für viele dieser Tugenden, die Sie eben aufgezählt haben, steht seit Jahren in der Bundesliga, Dominik Kor, der jetzt auch bei Ihnen Innenverteidigung bis jetzt gespielt hat nur und eigentlich aber ja bekannt ist als Sechser im Zentrum und da genau das mitbringt, was Sie ja auch schildern. Wo sehen Sie ihn denn jetzt, wo mehr oder weniger alle da sind? Weiter als Verteidiger oder im Mittelfeld?
But the thing is, he can play both. But of course, in one of these games, it's possible that when you have to fight like this, that he can play a 6. He has been outstanding 6 for many years. And he's closing down, especially in transition, which we have problems with in München as well. So that's a possibility. But I also see him really good in the defense. So at the end of the day, it's all about the game. It's about what we want to prepare for. It's about the players we have available, and of course the form and the shape of the players, and also the tactics of the opponents. So we have, luckily wise, now a lot to choose from. And Dominic is really important to us. Like I spoke to him the other day, I said, listen, you're one of the leaders. You're one of the one who can show it. I call it signal players. And he is one of the signal players, because he can show everybody what it's all about. Because this is going to be a fight now. We have 9 games, or hopefully 11, that where we can go in there and fight for something. And he can show the rest. He has been a part of the Bundesliga for many years. He has the knowledge, he has the know-how, he knows everything. So of course he's one of the players that I expect that go in front, and he can push everybody else. I just want to see him go in front, and I know he will do that.
Ich nehme Peter Dörr, Armer Pascal, ich komme auf dich zurück. Peter Dörr für die Bild-Zeitung.
Herr Henriksen, Sie sind jetzt in der Situation, Auswahl zu haben. Auf welchen Positionen wird Ihnen denn die Entscheidung am schwersten gemacht?
No, but I think when you have seen it, if you have seen the trainings on Tuesday and Wednesday, I have a difficult choice because now I have a team, and I spoke to a lot of the players. I don't care if we make mistakes. I don't care if we miss a penalty or whatever happens. But I care about the way we perform. I care about the effort we put into it. So I want people to run back. I want people to fight for each other. I want people to go into the tackles. I want people to win second balls. I want everybody to do their best. And when you see the trainings Tuesday and Wednesday, all of a sudden, there was many that wanted to show how good they were. Of course, they could see as well. There was a few spots available. But also the way, the culture we want to make here is that everybody has to do their best. Everybody has to work their best. And I saw that Tuesday, Wednesday. And like I said, one or two of the trainings before, also when I came, I couldn't feel that everybody was doing their best. And now we just have to execute, because I don't want that. I want people that is working hard, and I want people that's working hard for each other, because that's the culture, and that's even more fun. If you make a culture where people have fun, where people they can trust each other, where people they do their best every time. It's not fun when you come to training and you can't trust if the people want to do this, do their best. So that's the culture we want to make, and that's. I know for a fact that it's only about trainings, and it's about that you have some leaders that go forward in front and show it, and that's what we're looking at. So of course, there is a lot to choose from now. I don't think there was when I came 3-4 weeks ago, but now it's a different story, and some people has taken a step up, and the ones who has trained the best, the ones who has done their best, the last 3 weeks will play on Saturday. That's how it is, and luckily wise, there is 14 or 15 who deserves it, but I can only play with 11, and the next 4 or 5 they have to come in and show it again. That's football.
Pascal, bitte.
Daran anknüpfend, welche Rolle spielt es denn, dass 6 Spielern eine Sperre droht bei einer weiteren gelben Karte?
If you have to play the Champions League final or the World Cup final or whatever you have to play, you play with the best team, and that's how we look at the games. That's just the way it is. This is the cup final for us. This is the final for us. So we will play with what we believe in is the best team. We don't care about somebody is having a yellow card or not. The main thing is the game on Saturday. We know how important it is for everybody, especially for the feeling, especially for the belief in ourselves, and we will put up the strongest team we can, 100%.
Gerne nochmal, Pascal.
Vielleicht ein Wort zum VfL Bochum. Was kommt da am Samstag auf Ihre Mannschaft zu, und inwiefern ist deren Herangehensweise auch ähnlich wie Ihre bei Mainz 05?
Oh, no, but you know probably as good as me what they will come with. This will be a transition game. It will be a game with a lot of second balls, a lot of duels, a lot of set pieces. It'll be a tough game. It'll be a fight. Like I said, it'll be a battle. Every single meter of the pitch, and we of course expect long balls, second ball play, and then they play from there. But the main thing is not them. The main thing is what we are going out to do. Now we have talked about Bayern München. We have talked about all kind of things. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to see our team go out and perform, and we want to see a team that is actually willing to do everything to beat VfL Bochum on Saturday.
Peter?
Nach diesem 1:8 in München hat die Mannschaft für sich irgendwie mal zusammengesessen, alleine vielleicht ohne Trainer, irgendwas Besonderes gemacht, oder haben Sie irgendwas Besonderes mit der Mannschaft gemacht, was Sie vorher noch nicht gemacht haben?
Besonders. What is that? Everybody's saying I'm besonders, so I don't know. But I'm me. I'm telling the truth, and I've been totally honest to the group. I've been totally honest about if we don't do our best, we will go down. That's a fact. We can't talk about it. We feel sorry for ourselves, or we should have been better. We shouldn't be second from bottom. Reality is that we are second from bottom. Reality is that we have to at least go over Köln to get a playoff spot. Reality is if we don't do our best, we will lose. But also the reality is if we do our best, then we have had experiences, especially at home against Augsburg, also away against Leverkusen, and also at home against Gladbach in the 3 games I played besides the Bayern München game. So if it's besonder us to tell the truth, and I've also done it to every single player, I more or less talk to all the players afterwards as well. Of course, there's a few missing. I only have 24 hours a day. But at the end of the day, main thing for me is this has to be honest. We can't talk about now is now. No. Now has been 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. No, now we have to just do one thing. Go out and perform the best we can. And don't talk about what we have done. Well, we should have got more. We should have XG number 6, or we should all these things. This is bullshit now. There's only one thing that actually counts, and that is to go out there and show something. Yeah, and you can see I can talk as well, but I could also talk before the 8-1 against Bayern. But now we need to see some action, you know. And I think that the fun part in life, women, they are really right, you know. Because they want to show me the money, you know, show that we can actually capable of do something. We don't only want experiences, we don't want talk, you know, and that is really, really important knowledge for everybody, and especially for us in this situation. It's only hard work that counts, nothing else. If that is special, I don't know.
Timo?
Nochmal eine Nachfrage zum Verständnis. Wenn ich es jetzt richtig verstanden habe, sagten Sie, am Anfang haben Sie nicht gesehen, dass im Training jeder das Beste gegeben hat. Wegen Mentalität oder Fitness oder?
No, but I didn't say that. I said, when I first came, I saw in the games we were doing our best. Augsburg, we were doing our best. Mönchengladbach, we were doing our best. We got a little bit afraid in the second half because they changed around the system. Away against Leverkusen, everybody was running. Everybody was doing their best. And of course, in the trainings, one or two of the trainings, especially one after the games, where the reserves was playing a little bit, and somebody has been disappointed. I wasn't happy with the culture. I wasn't happy with that everybody was doing their best. So yeah. That's what we have to do every time. Other than that, if we have one training where we don't do our best, then we play like in Bayern München. And that's what we don't want. So that culture we have talked about, and we have executed about, and said, listen, now we need to do our best every single time, and that's what we expect. And it's not only me, because it's the whole group. It's also the players who want this. Everybody wants it. There's nobody who wants to be a bad version of yourself. If you're coming here not prepared, you know, that wouldn't be fun for anybody. So I want that from all my players every single time. That's their job, and they want it as well. And they expect it as well. And that's the fun part. If you have seen the trainings Tuesday and Wednesday, they have been a little bit more tough on each other, and also verbal-wise. Now we expect this and this and this. And I love that, because that's life. And if you're honest to people, hey, instead of like shaking your head, that's the worst you can ever do. But if you can talk to people honestly, then you can expect that they do their best. If you haven't told them, how should they know? So I think that is the most important thing here, and that is positive, because what I've seen from the players this week, extraordinary. And that's the philosophy, that's the culture that has been here for years and years and years. I have one of the biggest culture carriers in this club as an assistant coach, Nico. And he has been here, and he has known the culture. He has been a part of the culture. He has been a part of building the culture. And I've talked a lot to him about how can we make that feeling back again. Instead, because we have so many nice guys in the group, but we also need warriors. We also need somebody who steps up. We also need somebody who just goes in front. And we have a lot of them as well. They just need the security from me, so they can execute it. Also, on the pitch, so it's not only me who's going to shout and shout and shout and shout and shout. In the end, they will get tired of that, of an old bastard and long-haired idiot standing out there. Eh? The main thing is also that they do it themselves, you know, that they feel themselves that they can do something, you know, and they can make people great and make people fantastic, and that's what we have talked about and executed this week, and it's been really a fun week, to be honest.
Peter.
Wir haben gehört, dass das Stadion fast ausverkauft ist. Das ist für ein Spiel gegen VfL Bochum nicht unbedingt die Regel hier in Mainz. Und dann das nach dem 1:8 in München. Wie stolz macht Sie das und wie sehr wird das helfen am Samstag?
No, but listen, our fans is the most important. Like this is again the culture of the club. When I see a game yesterday, well, I'm amazed. It's under 19 game. I had a friend from Denmark coming over. We were watching the game together, and he was sitting with his phone the whole game, and said, "What the hell is going on?" Under 19 game, they're sitting 9,000 people and going crazy. They're singing towards the tribune in Brunswick. It was like, wow, this is incredible. And even we could see on the Porto players, maybe we couldn't see it in the result, but we could see it a little bit in the beginning, they were intimidated. They've never tried this. It was 16-year-old kids playing in front of 9,000 people. So this is what we need. We need this passion. We need the heart from the crowd. We need the fans, and there's coming 32,000 tomorrow, hopefully, or on Saturday. Hopefully it'll come 33, so we're sold out. It's incredible. It just shows how much that this club means for so many people. And I'll 100%, 99.999 make sure that they will come and do everything they can to play us. And I also say 100%, because other than that, it's my fault. Because I'm 100% sure they will give everything they can. That's what I've seen this week anyway. Satisfied? Yeah, I can't do anymore.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna play. Ich will alles.
Yeah?
Ja.
All right.
Dann danke euch. Wir sehen uns übermorgen. Danke.
Danke. Bis Samstag.